I'm caught up in this fast life. Every morning night I pray. Gotta make it out some way. Put a smile back on my mama face. Yeah, I'm caught up in this fast life. Every morning night I pray. Gotta make it out some way. Put a smile back on my mama face. Yeah.
And let's get there, right? And it's like going back to like, this is 1985. Again, I'm in kindergarten, probably not even, right? And this is 1985, and you at 18 years old at that time, whatever, 1920, you're going into, at the time what Walpole was called MCI Cedar Junction.
No. Walpole was Walpole. Now
Walpole.
It's Cedar Junction.
Yeah, you're right.
Right.
MCI
Walpole was Walpole.
So exactly,
Right.
and where I'm getting
what's the
at.
difference?
Hold on, let me get to here first. Like during those times in the late '80s, Walpole was one of the worst prisons in the country, not the state, but one of the worst prisons in the country.
Even prior to me coming, the guys that are there now, you know, some dudes in there now have bodied people in there. Bottom line.
Yeah.
So when I went in there,
But I seen the
Walpole,
documentary. Like, how was that for you as an 18-year-old?
But let's explain to them what it is. Walpole was Walpole. It wasn't like none of the prison now and all these guidelines and rules and whatever. Walpole was the cops sat outside the block. This is when I'm just coming. You know what I mean? They just coming in. They just changing all that.
I went to visit somebody in Walpole in like 1989 or 90, something like that.
Right, but I want to give you the story. But so you're sitting outside of it. The police are not inside the block. So basically, it's like being in this room and telling every bad guy or whatever you want to consider us, yo, I'm gonna close this door, but I'm gonna throw y'all all in there, live how you living. We're gonna break food time. It's gonna be this, and then if y'all do anything we don't like or something out of play, we're gonna come in there and beat you down. See, back then, stadies would come. Like when the prison had to be taken over, like when I first came, the state police are coming. That means guards, everybody out, man, they throwing TVs off of tears. They ain't respecting nothing. They ain't doing no shakedown. They got a reason to shake it down that they gonna do it the way they wanna do it. Your TV can be thrown, your stuff can be broke. Nowadays, you can grieve it and get a new one and all that. It's a wrap. You say anything, you ain't getting up against that wall or stripping down. Dogs is on you, they beating you, and ain't nobody saying nothing.
Right.
You understand that? So this is a different Walpole, right, when I'm going in. You know what I mean? You look at like, you know, from 85 down, especially like once it got to like 88, 89 and all that, it's changing.
Right.
When it gets to 91, it's getting ready to try to be back to drama because now we're dealing with all of the, you know, the new governors and different things. Right. But that's the bottom line. Cedar Junction today is basically like a program. All of the prisons are programmed. It's real dudes in it, but their idea is programmed. Yeah. The idea is that they have the wrong program for the wrong men and probably for the wrong women. I'm not there, right. But the results tell me. So they have the wrong programming. So all you can do about prison today is try to restructure its programming, right? You know what I mean? So let me give you an example of that real quick. Restructuring its programming meaning when I come home, people don't understand that. They think if you've been around somebody or you watching whatever you call it, swagger is, you know, these things we pick up, you pick them up. This is the way life carries. You will forget who that person is when you're really talking to them, right? You'll look at it like, you know, if it's me, you, whoever, you look at them like, Romelda got a new show on, D's doing good, they doing good, you know what I mean? They think bro, even if, you know what, in reality, even if people like us thought we were the ish, damn, let them have it. We done gave our whole lives up being nothing. So you let them have the thought of being whatever they're going to be. Yeah. You see what I'm saying? It's so mixed up out here. So when I came home, even the idea, man, like a phone, I realized they send me home and I got to literally, when I started, you know, pass my phone to somebody. You won't even want to pass your phone to nobody. My phone is in everybody's hand. Like, how does this work? What's that? How to set up the Twitter? How do you do this? Everybody's on the phone. It took me a while to realize, like, wait a minute, man. I set that old email up through somebody I don't even know. I done set this up, man. I should have been the first one already in the jam. But the idea was, why couldn't I have learned that in prison?
Right.
There's so many things you can learn about this phone without calling nobody. Everybody know what a phone call is and texting somebody or sending an email that these people could have naturally worked it out with Apple or any other group, as I've been trying to do, and been able to say, here's the phone, and same way you selling your little radio program in there, and we can learn that. So when you come home, put that in your hand. It's the first thing you need
basically
to get a job, to do anything.
For society as it is when they're coming into it.
Real life programming, bro.
Okay.
Real life programming. At the end of
Not
any
the
bid,
bullshit.
at the end of, okay, bro, listen. I got every certificate and more that the prison ever provided for any programs. I built programs. So that's how I just started building.
None of that today.
I have all of that. I can't walk into a bank and be like, check this out. I got anger management certificates and everything. Right? All the stuff that dudes got certificate for, drug programs and all that stuff. You come home, you present that to somebody, I'm sure they'd be like, oh, very good. You did very good in prison. When you leave, they're saying, damn, he must have had anger issues. He had drug issues. He had to go to every program. You dig? That's what you really got.
You right.
That's what you really got, not knowing it, if you're trying to present that.
Yeah.
So that's why I went to building my own.
Yeah, what did he do?
They're looking at it like, why you had to take that?
Why do you have
and
to
they don't
take,
understand it.
You understand that, but you had to take all these. But you can't apply them anywhere. So the primary here, we don't have like aviation and, like some of the Fed joints where you work on cars and all that ain't going down. Dudes be working in industries and stuff, right? Sewing shop, all that stuff you get, maybe some tables, some chairs and all that, right? At certain joints. But primarily, the work is cleaning up the block, cleaning up oil spills, basically. Right. And you working all day, working in the kitchen, serving food and whatever. You come home, you're going to tell a restaurant, no, never mind that ticket right there. I got in a beef in the kitchen because I was trying to get this dude this bread, and he was trying to harass me. But anyway, I was a good server. Yeah, the restaurant is just like, first of all, prison. What if this dude gets angry and this is how these people think.
Right.
And we have to be conscious of how they think. So I know that. Us knowing that, what are we going to do about it? So the programming has to change.
I'm caught up in this fast life. Every morning night I pray.